This training will be over using the custom theme capture page option in the FTR system. Okay, so what you're going to want to do first is go to your dashboard in your FTR system, click on Marketing, Lead Capture Pages. Okay, now for the first thing you want to have done before you use the custom theme feature is to create your capture page. And we're not going to go over with that in this video because you actually have a tutorial in the system that shows you how to create your capture page and set that up. What we're going to be doing is showing you how to customize your lead capture page with colors or a header. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is after you've created a lead capture page using this tutorial, if you need help with that, you're going to scroll down. The first 3 capture pages in the system are going to be the system capture pages. You cannot change the themes on those. So you're going to scroll down. These are some I've already created. Okay, so we're going to go to test capture. This is the one I've created. After you create your capture page and name it, it's going to show up in this list of capture pages. We're going to want to go to edit theme. Okay, then you'll come to this page. Now these are some things I've already created for myself, so they're not going to be in your system. You're going to create a theme, and then you're going to click create a theme again. And we're just going to say test cap. We're going to call it test capture. Just whatever you want to name your theme. And then if you want to give a description, which I don't ever put that in there, but that's kind of up to you. Okay, so it's going to bring you to this page. The first thing we're going to do is the main header image, and that's going to put with the image here. The ideal size for the image is 1140 pixels by 250 pixels. So I have put some that weren't those dimensions, and it did work. It just came up with a little message after I saved it, said that it was not the recommended sizes. If you want to create one the size, you can actually go to canva.com and you'll be able to use those dimensions and create your own header, and then save it to your computer. So what we're going to do is choose File. And this is taking me, I don't think you're probably seeing this on your screen. This is going to take me into my files in my computer. And that's after you have saved a header in your system or your computer, you can go through there to upload it. And that's what I'm doing right now. So just bear with me just a minute. Okay. All right, now, I know you didn't see me pick that, but after I picked it and I've chosen a file, it's going to have it, whatever file that you've used in your computer or wherever you have it saved, it's going to show up there. Okay, so as you scroll down, you'll see this little yellow dot here. The yellow dot comes up, and that's going to show you what you're going to actually be customizing. So the page border, and we're just going to give these random colors here. The capture form background, and as you can see, the little yellow dot on their form there, that's showing what we're editing. The capture form border, once again, the yellow dot showing. This is probably going to be a really wicked capture page, color-wise. Headline text, and as you can see, there's 2 different places it's going to change. One is going to be here, and then also it's going to customize that. So do that. Well, it's going to be a colorful capture page. And the submit button, which is going to be right here, whatever color you want for that. Okay. Now, you cannot preview it till you actually saved it. So once you've got the colors picked out and how you want it in your header, you're going to click Save Changes. And the way you'll know that it's saved is it's going to come up here. Your changes were saved, but the image you could be uploaded, okay, it's not the recommended size. It still uploads it, but it's not the recommended size is what it's going to say. So then we want to preview it. Okay, and here's, as you can see, here's our header that we uploaded there. And like I said, the header, when you choose the file, it's something you've saved in your computer. So, or on your, wherever you've got it saved. And then as you can see here is how we created our colors there and our capture page. Okay, so now if you're happy with that and you don't want to go back and edit anything, we're going to go back here to, and then go back to our capture pages. Okay. Okay, so that's how to customize the theme. Like I said, before you actually can customize your theme, you need to have the capture page made. And let me go back up there again and show you. This is the tutorial that's in the system, and it's a pretty detailed tutorial that shows you how to set up and create your capture page. And then once you get that done and save it, it will be down here in the list, and you can go in there and edit the theme. And I want to show you one other thing that's not covered in the tutorial video up above. See, all these 4 things here are going to be covered in the video, in that tutorial video. So we're not going to go over those. But capture page options, this is what I want to go over. This is telling the system you're actually going to tell the system what folder do you want to put that prospect or lead in when they come into your system. Do you want to put them in a campaign email? And then your notifications. What notification do you want to send out when they immediately come into the system? Okay. Contact folder and campaign options. So when the prospect fills out the capture page that you just created and edited, this here is going to tell them what folder you're going to want to put them in. If you don't do anything, it's just going to put them in the system default, which I believe is the leads folder. Okay, these are all the folders I have made up, and that'll be another training on creating folders. And we're just going to pick one here. We're going to say leads. That's one I had made. The email campaign. If you've created email campaigns in your system, they're going to drop down here. If you haven't created any, you're just going to have the system campaigns, but you can choose one of those. But there are system preloaded campaigns. Myself, I have made my own campaigns, so that's what. But I just put the test one in there for today. This is just a training. The first page options. Now, if you don't choose anything down here, which we'll go over, it's going to use a system default. Now, you can choose one of these 4 items here, or actually 5. And what this is after the lead clicks the capture page or fills out your capture page, clicks the submit, it's going to automatically take them to one of these pages. And you just kind of choose which one. These are the preloaded pages of your FTR system. Now, if you want to send them to an external website, meaning something other than the FTR system, you're going to put that down here. And I would recommend sending them to the Work From Home with Candles website. So what that is the website that just kind of goes over the business. What will happen is they'll fill their capture page out. They'll hit the submit button, and then after they hit the submit, the system's going to take them here. So they'll be able to go over that information, and then you'll be able to follow up with them as per the training on our training site, or however you go about following up with them. Okay, so we got that. Let's go back up here now. Notification options. Now, after the prospect comes into your system, this is a notification email that immediately goes out after they fill out your capture page. Now, the system default would be the message that the system just automatically sends out. You can disable a notification where they don't get any, or you can create your own, which is what these are 3 that I've created. And let me just show you here. First, this is just the generic FTR system that goes out if you choose a default, or you can create your own. And here, these are just some I've created. And then it just, here I'm telling them thank you for visiting my website, and then just some what they can do, presentation, business presentation, or however you want to put in your notification. But this just kind of thanks them for visiting the website. And but like I said, I've created that one, so you can actually create yours. To do that, you're going to do add new notification. This is just a display name. This will be the subject of the email here. So this isn't what's going to the prospect's going to see. That's just for you to know what that email is about, or the display name for your email. This is what it's about. And the type of contact would be prospect. And of course, this is the subject of your email. Thank you for visiting my website. Your request for information has been received. However you want to put it there, and then your email. Then after you click Save Notification, which we're not going to do, it's going to show up here. And it's going to be in this list here. So then when you're back on this page and you want to choose a notification, that notification you just created is going to show up in this drop-down menu. You can choose that one, or like I said, just choose System Default or no notification. Then after you get all that set up how you want it, you're going to click Save Changes. And then, of course, you always want to make sure your changes, to this capture page have been saved. You want to make sure that shows up there. Okay, so that kind of goes over the customizing your capture page theme, and then this notifications, the email notification, and also the options for the capture page as well. Like I said, if you're needing to know how to create a capture page for the first time, just want to watch this video tutorial here. And we're not going to play here, but it's 6 minutes long, and they go over the step-by-step instructions how to create a capture page. Then after you have it created, it will show up in this list. And like I said earlier, you'll be able to click the edit theme, and then you can go in and choose your colors, your header, and all that stuff for your capture page. All right, so this concludes the training over customizing your theme for your capture pages. If you have questions over this, just feel free to ask them in our group, or get with your sponsor if they use this system. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.